Savi, she should be here within 5 minutes, else I don't know what I will do to her. You are waiting for your best friend who said she will be here in 10 minutes to pick you up. Finally, you thought of going to the bus stop, but then you heard a car horn sound and stopped at your place. A car has stopped in front of you and someone got off it. Get in. A man who was fully fit and handsome has come near you and stood in front of you. Jungkook, your world has stopped when you saw the person who is staying in your heart for rent free. While, are you hearing me? He was waving his hand at your face, but you stood frozen as you were flying in your imagination world. Ryan, he held your arms and shook you with that. You came back to the reality. Hi, where is Sabi? You asked, as you didn't know what you were talking at that moment. But then a voice came from the car back seat. Hey Ryan, I'm here. Get inside, she said from the car backseat through a window and again laid on it. Let's go, she's inside the car. He pointed his hand at the car as you nodded and walked towards it. You were about to open the door, but his voice fell in your ear as you turned at him. Ryan, wait. He walked near you and opened the back door. Now you can. A small smile appeared on your lips when he opened the door for you like a gentleman, but you hid it from him, covering your face with hair. Yeah, Ryan, go and sit in the front seat. I'm so sleepy, she said, covering her eyes with an eye mask. So shall we? He asked as you looked at him. You just nodded silently, looking at him, where he closed the door and opened the front door for you. Thank you. You said, smiling a little, and sat down before he closed the door. The car ride was going silent as you were observing the surroundings of the road you were traveling, and he was just focused on his driving. I don't know why am I feeling nervous when he is around me. God, put me at ease. You were sighing frequently as you feel it tough to breathe around him. I think you need it, he said, giving you the water bottle as he was eyeing at you for observing you. Ah, thank you. You were surprised as he understood your needs without you saying to him. You immediately took the bottle and drank as he slowed down the car for you. But accidentally, you spilled a few drops of water over your top, so you quickly put your hand on the dashboard of the car for taking the tissue paper from the box. But you touched Jungkook's hand as he was trying to take off tissue for you. Your eyes met with him when he held your hand accidentally instead of tissue. You both were staring at each other by forgetting that you were on the road. A beautiful smile was appeared on your lips as well as him. It happened for a few minutes until someone hit his car horn as your car blocking the person who was behind your car. That was the moment you both took off your hands back and got back to the reality. I'm sorry, he apologized to you immediately for touching your hand. It's okay, you said while wiping your top, even though you told him without any expression you were smiling and feeling happy inside. After half an hour, Jungkook stopped the car in front of your college as you reached. Savi, get up, we are at your college. She didn't respond. I shouldn't hear him because she was in a deep sleep. Then I shook her with her leg, with that she woke up and sat straight on the seat. What? Why are you trying to disturb me? I was in a good sleep, she said, yawning as she was still sleepy. Disturbing you? Do you know we are in front of your college? Stupid girl. He yelled at her. We have reached already, but I'm still sleepy. Oppa! She again yawned. Who told you to watch K-dramas till midnight? I have warned you many times, but you always end up like this, he said as he laughed a little. Yeah, stop laughing and get on. She hit your arm playfully and got out of the car, where you also got out immediately. She waved bye to him, and were walking inside the college building while you were walking beside her. After moving few centimeters, you turned back and looked at Jungkook, who was already looking at you in his rearview mirror. Oh no! You quickly turned your head away from him as he chuckled and drove off from there. You have known Jungkook for 3 years as he was brother of your best friend Sabi. You met her on the first year of your college and become friends immediately. And recently you got to know he is a mafia, but it doesn't stop you from loving him. Yes, you have feelings for him, but you're scared to share with him. Yeah, Mayan, what happened? You're looking so dull today, she asked as she observed dullness on your face. My parents are going to our village today. I have to be alone at home. You said, scratching the book you held. I get it. You're scared to sleep alone, right? Why don't you come with me? Stay at my home until your parents come back. We can also enjoy. She gave you a nice idea. Your house? But what about your parents and brother? What if they don't agree? You asked innocently. What's the problem with them? They will be happy to invite you for our home because they like you, Ryan. Your face brightened when she said that, as you thought he also likes you. Your parents like me? And your brother too? He asked, as you really want to know it. I don't know about him. He never talks much at home. He talks only the time when he wants to scold me about my progress in the exams, she said and walked to the classroom. He doesn't talk about me. It means he doesn't like me. You thought for a second and entered the classroom while pressing your lips together as you saddened. Today's classes were over and you are coming out from your college building along with Sabi as she was talking about some random things. Oppa, what's he doing here? You quickly turned to Jungkook as she ran towards him, who was waiting in front of your college gate with his car. Oppa, what are you doing here? You came to pick us? But what about the driver? She was asking him continuously without giving a gap to answer back. Are you done? Talking like a chatterbox without giving a gap to speak back. He gave her a look and she quickly closed her mouth. The driver is on leave today, so I came to pick you up. Why? Do you have any plans like going somewhere? She started stuttering as she was scared of him. Plans? No, yeah, we have. Actually, Vine is coming with us to stay at our home until her parents return from the village. It's okay for you, right? You quickly looked down when he turned at you. I don't have any problem. But I know this is not your real plan. I got to know you were going in the public for street food. Don't you know it's not safe for you? You should have at least one bodyguard, okay? That's why I fired the driver for hiding the truth from me. Now get in. She pouted and sat down in the front seat beside Jungkook's seat. Ryan, will you get in? He said softly, unlike he told Savi. You nodded and went to the back seat door to open, but he came and opened it for you while she was observing his actions towards you. Oh, princess treatment for her. We'll see it. The ride was going silent until Savi observed something interesting, and it was Jungkook was constantly looking at you through the front mirror, and you could not be able to stop your blushing. Oh, so lovely, but not in front of me. Oppa, you scolded me, right? Let's see what I'm going to do. Ah, my face has stains. She turned the mirror towards her, where he glared at her. What, bro? Am I not allowed to use this mirror? He looked at her seriously and turned his face towards the road while she was laughing inside, looking at him for being pissed off. After a while, you reached Jungkook's house as he already stopped at your home to pack your luggage. Why, dear? Come, come. His parents welcomed you so happily as I like you so much. You hugged his father and mother respectfully. Didn't I say they like you so much? You smiled at her and sat on the couch as they said. Meanwhile, Jungkook entered in and told the guard to put your luggage in Savi's room. Ah, Appa, Wine wants to know whether you like her or not. You quickly looked at Jungkook and turned at Savi, who was already looking at you. What are you asking, Savi? She asked. Your heart was beating fast as well as his. He thought she got his intention but said something which was relief to you and him. I mean, she asked whether brother likes her to stay at our home or not. Isn't it, Ryan? You nodded nervously, looking down as she was trying to play with you and him. I don't have any objection, he said and went to his room immediately. After a while, you freshen up and come to the dining table to have dinner as his mother called you and Savi. You sat down beside Savi while Jungkook sat at the head of the table while his parents sat facing you. Wine, no need to be hesitant. Eat whatever you want. This is also your house, okay? She said, smiling, as you nodded politely, and then you saw Jungkook, who was smiling, but quickly he turned cold again. You guys were having dinner peacefully until Jungkook called one of the guards, who stood in the living room for a security. Come here, he gestured with his hand. Sir, he bowed to Jungkook while shivering with fear as he understood for what he called him. What are you looking at? He asked seriously, raising his right eyebrow while guard was stuttering. Sir, he was full of fear and tension. How dare you look at her wrongly? If I ever see you here, I will play with your eyeballs. Just get lost. You're fired. He shouted seriously at him as he did wrong. I'm sorry, sir. He apologized and left his mansion. Jungkook saw that God was looking at you with his lustful gaze. The man who cares about women protection could not be able to tolerate and sent him out from his mansion immediately. I'm sorry, you guys can carry on. He apologized as you all stopped eating when he was warning him. Then you all smiled at him and started eating again. You all completed eating and were about to get up from chairs. But his father got a call and it was really urgent and serious issue. Honey, we have to go now. My sister is not well. What? Aren't you not feeling well? Dad, I will also come with you. If you come, what about Ryan? She is here because of you, right? Dad, is that so serious? He asked. Not serious, but she needs his right. He was worried. I will take care of Vine. Her parents are coming tomorrow anyways, so you guys can go. You looked at him as if felt good to know he was with you. Good, let's go. Jungkook, don't forget about the new project clients. Tomorrow they are visiting the site. You have to take care of them too. Don't worry about work. You guys go safely. Jungkook's parents and Savi left on their private flight as his aunt lives in London. You came to the room and laid on the bed as you tried to sleep, but also you cannot sleep alone. God, what can I do now? I came here hoping Savi would be with me, but how can I sleep alone now? You were rolling on the bed as you were not able to sleep here. On the other hand, a heavy rain started falling just to raise your fear more. Oh no, what can I do now? After fighting with your inner self for half an hour, you came to Jungkook's room, gathering all pieces of your courage. Jungkook, he got up from the bed after putting the book on the nightstand and looked at you surprisingly. Why? Any problem? Actually, it's heavy rain. Sabi and your parents on flight, right? Are they safe? Yeah, they are safe. In that direction, there is no issue. We have contacted the weather department. No worries. You can sleep. Good night. Oh, good to know. Good night. You smiled awkwardly and turned around to walk out, but you stopped there as you didn't want to leave his room. He was observing you and asked something. Wine, if you don't have problem, you can sleep here. A relieving smile appeared on your face as you were happy to know that you don't need to sleep alone. You slowly turned around and walked towards the bed. Thank you said and lay down on the bed. Jungkook chuckled softly and laid beside you, maintaining a gap between you. He was facing your back as you laid like that. He was looking at you where his eyes filled with all his love for you, and then he closed his eyes when he saw you were turning towards him. You turned at him and saw him sleeping, but actually he was acting. You were staring at his face as you felt so happy. A small smile appeared on your lips as you felt his presence so heaven. You kept staring at him until a thunder rumbled in the distance. You felt a sudden chill and hugged him tightly, closing your eyes. It's okay, you're safe, you're safe. Your body is getting relaxed while he was whispering to make you feel safe. You slowly opened your eyes and you were surprised to see his face so close to yours as he pulled you into his loose t-shirt. Now you were in his embrace and your body stopped shivering. Soon his body is producing warmth for you. Are you scared to sleep alone? He asked. Yes, I cannot sleep without a person beside me. That's why I sleep near my mother, you said, looking into his eyes. Oh, today I have here, but what about in the future? Your mother cannot be with you always, right? Will you be with me in future? He chuckled softly as he got what you mean. I would love to be with you always because I love you, Ryan. Your pupils enlarged when you heard those words which made you so happy. I love you too, Jungkook. He smiled softly and cubed your face as he leaned in to kiss you. He was looking into your eyes for your permission and then you nodded silently. He slowly pressed his lips on yours as you closed your eyes to feel his love through his kiss, which is going to be deeper and deeper. The whole night you slept hugging him in his t-shirt. You both talked a lot with your eyes. Thank you for watching.